Hello and welcome to this morning's coverage from Lurgan Junior High. It's an under-14 NIBFA Subway National League game between Glenavon and Linfield. I'm Barry Green. Linfield are chasing down Glentoran at the top of the standings, just a single point behind, but they played 2 games more. Glenavon, meanwhile, they beat Cliftonville 3-2 last weekend, and they'll be fully charged today to get the win against Sammy McFadden's Blues. Interestingly, we're starting a little earlier this morning than was initially anticipated. Both teams raring to get going. Glenavon playing in the luminous yellow colours, and Linfield playing in a navy blue, I'm going to call it this morning. Referee checks at both ends, and the game is underway. Linfield already some good early touches and a slack pass, which is seized upon by Luke McAvoy. It'll run all the way through to Max Sykes in the Linfield goal. Looks for options. I think he'll go long after this. Big clearance down the line. Stephen Kelly trying to pick up possession against Luke McAvoy, his opposite number. We'll run through the 2 team lineups for you. It's a throw-in taken, albeit he was on the pitch, was Harry Spence. So Linfield playing from left to right as we look in the navy colours with little flashes, I think, of sky blue, we'll call it. And they have Max Sykes in goal, back 4 of Harry Spence, Adam McCart, Carter Campbell and Sonny Traynor. Pause momentarily as that ball runs all the way through to Matthew Pollock, captain of Glenavon. In midfield for Linfield, it's Jack May, Finlay Ross, the skipper Charlie Heron, Stephen Kelly, Zach Cowan plays just in front of a midfield 4, and up top it's Cameron Msevsky-Healy. Attempted through ball from Healy. That might run all the way out of play. It does in the end. Get a look there at Darren Kennedy, manager of Glenavon. Did see Glenn Ferguson, who's obviously travelled to Lurgan Junior High with the Linfield outfit. Former player, of course, for Linfield and Glenavon, senior level. Well, Glenavon in the yellow colours. They're playing a 4-4-1-1 formation. Matthew Pollock in goal, Bailey McGee, Jay McCabe, Archie Ferguson and Jackson Drake across the back. It's Luke McAvoy, Harry Goff, Harry DeBourdieu, Shea Byrne in midfield, and Michael Emerson sits in just behind Ollie White. 2.5 minutes gone. No goals between Glenavon and Linfield. Touch inside to Heron. Forward pass finds Kelly. Tries to squeeze that ball through. Doesn't quite work out. Runs kindly to Pollock in the Glenavon goal. No chances of note so far. Confident start to the game though for both these teams. Opportunity to cross, and it runs out of play. That was Michael Emerson. Attempted to get the cross in for Glenavon. And here come Linfield. That's well cut inside. Shot on target as well. mention as well, number 17 there for Linfield, Zach Cowan. I think the intention is for him to sit in just in front of Finlay Ross and Charlie Heron in the centre of the Blues midfield. Healy. He's dispossessed and a clearance down the line from Jackson Drake. It's a good battle, that one, out the far side between Jack May and Archie Ferguson. Good defending from a Linfield player. Glenavon goalkeeper Matthew Pollock certainly like sitting on the edge of his 18-yard box. Always a bit of danger in that, of course. He read that last bit of action pretty well, has to be said. Stephen Kelly trying to lift the through ball over the top, and now it's with Harry Goff. Lofted ball forward from Jackson Drake. De Bourdieu. He loses out to Heron. And Linfield will build from the back once more. So the Blues just 1 point behind Glentoran at the top of the Subway NIBFA National League Under-14 standings. They played 2 matches more. Might be an opportunity here for Glenavon. Couldn't quite take the ball down to get the shot away, Luke McAvoy, but did retain possession. Shot towards the Linfield goal from Harry Goff and just over the top. Yeah, Linfield have played 24 times this season in the league. They've won 18. They've drawn 1 and lost 5 times. 55 points in total. Their last game was at the Riata Centre. And they beat Ballymoney. It was last weekend. This day last week, in fact. Here come Glenavon. Should be tidied up. And is by Harry Spence. Back to Max Sykes. And Sykes clears the ball. It was a great touch initially by Stephen Kelly. 7.5 minutes gone now. Glenavon 0. Linfield 0. Great facility here at Lurgan Junior High. Here's Emerson. Opportunity potentially for the shot to test the Linfield goalkeeper. It's a fair distance out, has to be said. It's probably all of 30 yards anyway. Free kick taker is Jackson Drake for Glenavon. He stood over it. As is Bailey McGee. That's McGee. Lofts it towards the 6-yard box, but Linfield clear the danger. Now the ball's with Finlay Ross. Ross inside to Jack May. Again, the Blues showing plenty of composure in possession. No rush to move the ball. Heron. get it back here, will Heron? That's a good pass. And the Blues can build here from the back. Opportunity for Jack May. Get the cross in. And has he scored? He somehow scored from that position. Jack May gives Linfield the lead from an unlikely angle. Let's put it that way. Blues won't mind, of course. Into the 10th minute here. And the Glenavon goalkeeper, Matthew Pollock, couldn't keep the ball out of the net. Jack May sets the Blues on their way. That's a lead for the visitors. Can Glenavon respond? Well, it came completely out of nothing, that Jack May effort. It looked, for all intents and purposes, that he was winding up for a cross. But the Linfield player had other ideas. And Sammy McFadden's team, 1 goal to the good. Nice touch inside by Billy McGee. Here is an excellent shooting opportunity. Created by Emerson. It's Shea Byrne this time. Now he's stood over the ball. He's taken responsibility potentially to get Glenavon back on level terms. Luke McAvoy's the other player, stood over this. McAvoy left-footed, Shea Byrne right-footed by the looks of it. Can he test the goalkeeper? Here's Byrne. Oh, couldn't quite squeeze it home. And that chance comes and goes for Glenavon. These sides met back on the 17th of September, with Linfield running out victors by 5 goals to 1. Glenavon will be hoping that early goal doesn't set the scene for a scoreline like that. That's a lovely touch by Healy. Attempted through ball that just runs too close to Glenavon's number 1, Matthew Pollock. It remains 1-0 to the Blues. Some light raindrops you might hear in the background. Heron, you had to get rid of that pretty quickly. Finlay Ross plays the ball back to Sykes. Harry Spence with the brave header in there. And Kelly plays it out the far side to the goal scorer, Jack May. A couple of step overs from May. There's another shot on target. Fancies it now. Now he got that goal after 10 minutes here. The only goal that separates these two in the under-14 Subway National League encounter this morning at Lurgan Junior High. Lovely shape on that from Harry Goff. Took a look up and tried to pick out his teammate. The on-running Jackson Drake. Well, some of the other games taking place this morning in the under-14 Premier Division. Glentoran currently in action against Dungannon United Youth. Glentoran, of course, leading this division. Scoreless there. Ball down the line towards Ross, and that's well intercepted by Jay McCabe. It's also scoreless between Cliftonville and Green Island. And still to kick off, Ballymena United's under-14s will play Larne, and Maiden City travel to Ballymena United Youth Academy. That one starts at 10:30. We, of course, if you have just joined us, started slightly early in this game. It doesn't often happen. Both these teams raring to get going. And the referee happy to oblige. Here's Billy McGee. Lofted ball in towards the Linfield box, and it will find Luke McAvoy. McAvoy did well to retain possession, did McAvoy, and get it back here. Cross into the box. And that cross in towards Ollie White, but just couldn't get enough purchase on it. And it remains Glenavon 0, Linfield 1. Almost 17 minutes gone. There's Sonny Trainer for Linfield. Trainer gets the ball back. Zach Kyan looking for the ball. The Trainer again throws it down the line this time. Couldn't quite get turned. Jack May. Here's McAvoy. Been impressive so far for Glenavon. They'll get it back here. Takes on Harry Spence. Good cross into the box, but just a little too close to the Linfield goalkeeper, Max Sykes. And the Blues are off and running once more. Here's May. Trainer to Heron. Heron back to his goalkeeper. Can't lift it. There's McAvoy. Might fancy this. McAvoy. They're in on goal here. And is that the equaliser? It very much looks like it. It's Ollie White who equalises for Glenavon. 18.5 minutes gone. And the hosts have equalised through Ollie White. The Blues defence went missing there. Luke McAvoy very much involved, and he'll claim the assist there. The equaliser for the Lurgan Blues coming courtesy of frontman Ollie White. That's one piece. Here's McAvoy again. Won't be too close to the goalkeeper, surely. Good time to equalise for Glenavon. Wake-up call for Linfield. Certainly coming more into this game. Glenavon. Strong defending from Adam McCart. Kyan dropping in to pick up possession for Linfield. Heron. Trainer to Kyan. Here's Heron again. Looks for options. Just a little too much on that from Finlay Ross. He was looking for Stephen Kelly. Reorganisation happening in that Glenavon formation. They've done well, having gone behind. Heron to Trainer. Kyan to Trainer. Seeing lots more of possession is Sonny Trainer. The Linfield left back. Can he pick out a teammate here? Clearances from Billy McGee towards Michael Emerson. Emerson there attempting to get involved for Glenavon. Colourful boots. The player in your picture. Pink boots. Here again is Trainer. Trainer. Archie Ferguson it is with the defending. And Glenavon just about thwarting Stephen Kelly. The Blues still have it. Now it's back with Harry Spence. That's good. Crossing from Luke McAvoy. Putting the Blues under pressure. Here's McGee. Billy McGee. Flicked on. Good flick on by Harry Goff. Down the line towards the goal scorer for Glenavon, Ollie White. Glenavon throw in. Stephen Kelly couldn't keep the ball in. Well, if you've joined us, the story of the game so far, Jack May put Linfield ahead after 10 minutes, only for Ollie White to equalise 9 minutes later for Glenavon, playing here in the yellow colours. Attempted an early through ball looking for Ollie White. Well seized upon by Max Sykes. Now the Blues build from the back. Here's Trainer. Michael Emerson wins the corner, much to the dismay of Charlie Heron, captain of Linfield, diminutive in stature. He'll do the defending at the near post. Very confident in possession, young Charlie Heron. You can see plenty of umbrellas up around Lurgan Junior High's facility here. This under-14 Subway sponsored National League game. Deep cross for Glenavon. Couldn't get anywhere near enough purchase. Jay McCabe having come up from the centre of the Glenavon defence. They've almost played 25 minutes. 2 goals and nothing to separate Glenavon and Linfield. McGee is making the tackle. We get it back here again. Lovely touch by Billy McGee. This is good from Kelly. Showed too much of it in the end, though. To Jackson Drake. And Heron will leave this one to the right back, Harry Spence. McGee. Tully White, who is taking the opportunity to tie his shoelace. Too much on that, Billy McGee. Didn't quite get the ball back. Born in 2010, Billy McGee, so one of the youngest players on show here. He looks to have a big future ahead of him. It's good by Zach Cowan. Pass out to Trainer from Heron. He's taken up pretty good positions as Charlie Heron in the centre of midfield. Here's Trainer on the overlap. Won't get past Jay McCabe. Glenavon won, Linfield won. Here's McAvoy. Chance to get Glenavon going. Tries to pass up towards Ollie White. Sykes is under pressure. Does well. Gets the ball to, it was Ferguson. Now it's with Trainer again. Is that left foot of his? Looking for Healy. Well anticipated by Matthew Pollock. Here's McGee. Couldn't quite get the purchase on the pass. Emerson. Judged to have handled it. Just become a little bit scrappy in midfield. Here's Kyan taking up possession for the Blues. To May. May tries the through ball. Trying to pick out Healy. Just a little bit ahead of the Blues striker. Glenavon have done well. Picked the pocket of Adam McCart, who tried to let the ball run out. Surrounded by Emerson and Ollie White. They did well, the Glenavon duo, on that occasion. Billy McGee will come up to take this left-footed. Be an in-swinger into the Linfield box. Can they get their noses in front here? McGee. Great ball to Emerson at the back post. Just lacked a bit of conviction. Here's Trainer. To May. Looks for the run of Finlay Ross. Ball won't quite reach him. Solid defending by McGee. This is good from Adam McCart to Kelly. Glenavon concede the corner. Into the 31st minute. Corner kick coming up for Linfield. That's their goal scorer Jack May, who comes across to take it. Short corner, doesn't quite come off. They give it away cheaply though. Ball was intended to go down the line towards Luke McAvoy. Couple of changes for Linfield. Looks like Harry Spence is one of those who has gone off. Zach White has come on. I think it's Malachi Harris as well. It's good by McCart. There's a through ball towards May. Harris hanging out at the back post, awaiting the cross that, well, never came in the end. The referee has indicated that is a Glenavon throw-in. Nice touch off from Kelly. His teammate Finlay Ross didn't quite read it, and now the ball is with McAvoy for Glenavon. McAvoy with Emerson ahead of him. McAvoy takes on Zach White it was, and Michael Emerson fires a shot just wide. Luke McAvoy has been central to everything that Glenavon have conjured up in the 33.5 minutes here at Lurgan Junior High. Minute and a half to go in this first half. Here's McGee. Zach Kyan. All the way out the far side. It's a good play from Glenavon. Shea Byrne is in towards Ollie White, and he miscued. I would like that opportunity back once more. Good game this. Nothing between these two. Good hustling by Zach Kyan. That's a free kick. A little bit of a nibble at his heels. Zach Kyan stays down. Glenn Ferguson there. Walking up and down the touchline in the background. Once the most expensive transfer in Irish League football, Glenn Ferguson. Now, leading leading figure in the academy at Linfield. Trainer. Played 35.5 minutes. And May wanted that ball back, but it never came. Glenavon clear the danger. Couldn't be long left in this opening half. Sykes clears the danger to halfway line. There is the half-time whistle. It's been a good half. Linfield taking the lead after 10 minutes through Jack May, but Ollie White conjuring up the equaliser 9 minutes later at half-time at Lurgan Junior High. It is Glenavon 1, it's Linfield 1. Do join us again for the second half. We'll see you soon. Welcome back to Lurgan Junior High. Half time between Glenavon and Linfield as we get back underway. In the second half, it's one apiece. Jack May gave Linfield the lead 10 minutes into this game. And for Glenavon, they had Ollie White to thank for the equaliser. Unmarked he was. One each at the break and all to play for as Linfield tried to potentially go top of the table with a win. See them usurp Belfast rivals Glentoran. Linfield playing in the navy colours, playing now from right to left. See, they've made a couple of changes. Brought on just before the break Zach White and Malachi Harris. Chance for Glenavon to cross and just a little bit too much on it at the end of the day, and Shea Byrne couldn't quite keep it in. I don't think they've made any changes yet. Glenavon playing here in the yellow colours. Matthew Pollock in goal, Billy McGee, Jay McCabe, Archie Ferguson and Jackson Drake. Luke McAvoy, very impressive in the opening half. Harry Goff, Harry Duberdew, Shea Byrne, Michael Emerson and Ollie White, the goal scorer. Linfield have Max Sykes in goal. Harry Spence did start the game but went off. Zach White coming on. Adam McCart partnering with Carter Campbell in the centre of that Blues defence. And Sonny Trainer playing a lead role at left back. We'll see him now coming into picture, number 3. Here's the skipper, Charlie Heron. Ball out to Zach White. Zach Kyan tries to pick up possession. Jack May also in the Blues midfield, as is Finlay Ross, the man on the ball. Up top for Linfield, Cameron Masiewski-Healy. Starved of possession in the opening half. Here's Malachi Harris, one of those 2 changes we talked about coming at the end of the first half. McAvoy. McAvoy who provided the assist for Ollie White's goal for Glenavon. Stephen Kelly's the only other player we hadn't mentioned, currently out there for Linfield. Here's Campbell. Back to Adam McCart. This match is very definitely here for the taking. Glenavon lost heavily to Linfield. September. And this is not looking like it's a similar type game. It's good defending at the back post by Shea Byrne. Had to backtrack there. Short corner kick. And Trainer get it in. It's 1-2 with Finlay Ross, and Trainer gets it back. Trainer to Harris. McCart. Might fancy this. Didn't quite open up for him though. Now it's with Zach White. White across to May. Loves a step over. It's Jack May. Couldn't pick a teammate out. And Glenavon clear. Here's Trainer. To Harris. Back to Trainer again, but he didn't get it the first time around. Tried the cross and came off the Glenavon foot. Corner for Linfield. Almost 40 minutes played. Here's Trainer. Deep cross to the back post. It's just about everyone. The ball's now with Campbell. Campbell up against Ferguson. Here's a treble substitution coming up. Joel Hawthorne, Rhys Swords and Sam Green all poised to come on. Ollie White, the goal scorer in your picture, about to come off. Here's Kelly for Linfield. Great save indeed by Matthew Pollock. Warmed the palms of the Glenavon goalkeeper. Good shot in the turn, that one. Here's Jack May. Drilled cross towards that 6-yard box. It's all the way across for a throw-in. Left back, Sonny Trainer goes across. Hawthorne ready to come on. Here's May. May to Kelly. Can he get a shot away? Kelly. Win a free kick on the edge of the box. Some cries for a penalty. I don't think that's where the referee's mind is going. Well, he fancies this to Stephen Kelly for Linfield. Referee about to map out the 10 yards. The Glenavon wall needs to retreat to. Here's Kelly. Can he test the goalkeeper? Stephen Kelly. He can test Matthew Pollock. A great save by Glenavon's #1 and skipper. Pressure continues. On comes Joel Hawthorne. It's Jackson Drake who might be making way. Chance for Sam Green. Show a clean pair of heels, having just come on. Plenty of energy. Heron. Back to Campbell. Campbell clears over halfway. Strong defending from Carter Campbell. A lovely touch by Reece Swords. Emerson. Here's Swords, lovely turn. Tries to play the pass down the line, just a little bit too much on it. The Linfield throw in. Again, the Blues working to build the attack from the back. .25 minutes to go. One apiece between Glenavon and Linfield. If you've just joined us in this under-14 Subway National League match at Lurgan Junior High. Jack May, the goal scorer for Linfield. Ollie White on target for Glenavon. And it's been a good game. Even contest. Nothing between the sides, and no malice shown either by either team. Exactly as you would want it. The only thing is that the rain continues to come down, so players have that to contend with. Emerson dropping into midfield for Glenavon. A free kick in there. There's a stray boot left. And the referee having a word, I think it was with Charlie Heron for the challenge. And that will give Glenavon some valuable yards as they look to edge in front for what would be the first time in this fixture. Billy McGee with the set piece. It's central enough. It has to be pinpoint. Here comes that free kick. McGee. Oh, he puts it on the head of his teammate Jay McCabe. Not enough power on it though to trouble Linfield's #1 Max Sykes. Well, that's good from Sam Green. Picked the pocket of McCart. Still hasn't cleared the danger. Great harrowing by Sam Green. Now the ball's with Kelly. Tried to nip inside. Jay McCabe. Door closed by the Glenavon defender. It'll be a corner kick to Linfield. Jack May comes across to take the corner kick for Linfield. Couldn't pick out a teammate, and Carter Campbell along similar lines couldn't keep the ball in. It remains one apiece. Finlay Ross. All down the line. Looks for Healy. Runs out of play though. Goal kick, Glenavon. Matthew Pollock has stood over it. Looks for options. Goal kick up towards the halfway line. Healy to Trainer, to Harris. Cut out by McGee. 50 minutes played, so 20 to go. Plenty of time for one of these teams to get a goal or two. May. He'll get this second time around, potentially. Good defending, Glenavon. May charges across to take the throw in. We'll leave the throw to Zach White. White. Towards Healy. Couldn't control. Ball clipped downfield. Oh, neat ball around the corner. Again, looking for the run of Healy. And that was almost telepathic by Matthew Pollock. Right place, right time to thwart that Linfield attack. Kelly to May. Tests the Glenavon goalkeeper again. Does the Linfield midfielder. Goal scorer. Great save again by Pollock. Corner kick. To defend for Glenavon. Go short again to Linfield. Harmless in the end. And it remains one apiece. Here's Healy. Extremely heavy touch from Cameron Mashevsky. Healy. Oh, Kelly trying to weave his way through. Ross wins a free kick. Soft one. Give Michael Emerson the eyes and attracted that free kick. There's Jack May, who fancies this. Looking to score a second goal in this fixture. Jack May. May. Oh, what a goal. What a free kick. Nonchalant, really. Knew where the top corner was. And the Linfield midfielder has in fact scored for the second time in this game. And he makes it Glenavon 1, Linfield 2. Well, he had threatened a few moments ago. Had Jack May. Can't say they weren't warned. Glenavon. You see what happens. That free kick, I don't think there was any real need to concede it. It opened up the opportunity. And Jack May, he took full responsibility. Sublime finish into the top corner. There's May. Ball out to Spence, who's come back on for Linfield. May restoring the Linfield lead, the lead that he had given the Blues after 10 minutes. Here's Emerson. Latest scores in the other games, it's Glentoran under 14s 1, Dungannon 1. Glens, of course, at the top of the league table, but only a bad point going into this game. So if things stayed this way, it'll be Linfield who go top, but the Blues have played 2 games more. There's a dangerous ball across the Linfield 6-yard box. Emerson. Just wide of the target, and Glenavon very nearly back on level terms. Also in the National League, Subway sponsored under 14 Premier Division, it's Cliftonville 0, Green Island 3. So plenty of goals this morning, 2 for Jack May in this game. He's on a hat-trick. Here's Healy. Lovely turn by Finlay Ross. To May. Towards Healy. Twelve and a half minutes remaining for Glenavon to get something from this game. They actually sit 5th in the league table. Played 24, won 15, lost 8, 46 points, so starting 9 points behind Linfield going into this game. Here's Trainer. Ball's back with Sykes. Neat tidying up from Adam McCart. Needs to be careful here though. Sonny Trainer couldn't keep it in, and Glenavon keen through Reece Swords to get play back underway. Here's Sam Green. Easy take for Linfield's number 1, Sykes, on this occasion. Still Glenavon 1, Linfield 2. Goal kick Linfield. Flicked on. It's towards Kelly by Healy. Nice turn and good play there by Shea Byrne. Now it's with Joel Hawthorne. Looks for options. Hawthorne. Opportunity potentially for a shot for Swords. He should have hit it first time. Chose not to. That's with Trainer. That should run very kindly through to Matthew Pollock. And 3 goals in this game. Will we get any more? Glenavon certainly hope so. Inside the last 10 minutes, Hawthorne. Just running out of a bit of steam, Glenavon, in the last few moments. There's a neat layoff from Healy to Kelly. Brought very wide. Cross again to Healy. And he's dispossessed in the end by Billy McGee. Made that look easy, did McGee. And the 2 Glenavon players got in one another's way. There's McAvoy and McGee. And Jack May hit the net for the 3rd time this morning. Blues number 16. It's had a great game. McAvoy hasn't had quite the same influence in the second half that he did do in the opening 35. A little bit free kick to Glenavon. Hands on that time from, it was Zach Cowan. Good from Kelly to May. We'll play the 1-2 again. It's lovely football this. Here is May. Just showed a little bit too much of it, but ball runs to Harris. Healy. It's a bit wasteful. Hasn't been his day. Front to goal. As though Linfields to date. And the Blues at this minute in time, they're going top of the standings in the under-14 Premier Division. Green Island have stretched their advantage against Cliftonville, now leading by 4 goals to 0. Still one apiece between Glentoran and Dungannon United Youth. Just over 5 minutes for Glenavon to get an equaliser here. Corner kick will be taken by Sonny Trainer. Trainer to Harris, back to Trainer again. Clips it deep to the back post, and header is easily taken by Pollock, and Glenavon trying to get an attack underway immediately. Again, it's excellently tidied up, this time by Finlay Ross. Linfield ball. Zach White will take the throw. White to Kelly. Eyes up the goal. Stephen Kelly. Couldn't test the goalkeeper though. Harris down the line. Looks for the run of Kelly. Glenavon couldn't do much with that. Jay McCabe. Here's Healy. Uses that big frame of his to win a corner kick. That's good play. Here's Trainer. Hockey practice going on in the background by the looks of things at Lurgan Junior High. Trainer. Clip ball to the back post, and Emerson should win this, and does. And now Glenavon can break. We've got players forward here in numbers to Glenavon. Here's Shea Byrne. Decent ball across the box from Reece Swords. Just couldn't pick out a colleague though. And that opportunity goes begging with just 3 minutes remaining of normal time. Well, Glenavon need to throw caution to the wind now, running out of time. Corner kick won't get too many more opportunities. The Lurgan Blues. And here's Byrne. Just about everyone coming forward for this corner kick. Byrne. Lofted ball. Well, it's towards the 6-yard box, and some claims for a handball there. I'm not sure I totally agreed with him. Linfield player had his back turned, and little or no intent there. Here's Jack May. Kelly Surging run from Kelly. Can he pick out a teammate? Kelly can't pick out a teammate. He's found the bottom corner. Just a minute to go, and Linfield wrap things up here. Great play that from Stephen Kelly to get his name on the score sheet. And that's pretty much game, set, and match for the Blues. Defending down one end and scoring instantaneously down the other. Glenavon 1, Linfield 3. Inside the last minute of normal time. And there's no way back for Glenavon at this stage. Looks as if Linfield players will be going back down the road to Belfast with 3 points in their pocket. Still Glentoran being thwarted by Dungannon United Youth. The Blues would go top of the table. Green Island have scored a 5th goal away to Cliftonville. They lead by 5 goals to 0. What a good day for the Reds, that one. Here's Billy McGee. Couldn't quite get the ball down Glenavon on that occasion. And Linfield shoot clear with Trainer. Trainer towards halfway. May was looking dangerous and still might get the ball here. Could he get a 3rd goal for himself here? Great play initially by May. Defending though was from Joel Hawthorne. And Harris just couldn't get enough on that. It remains 3-1 to Linfield. Into stoppage time now. Couldn't be much of that to go. And the referee looks at his watch. Here's Kelly again. Can he get a 2nd goal? Very nearly did. That's it, run out for a corner kick. Right at the end of this fixture at Lurgan Junior High. Corner kick and stoppage time. Looking for a 4th. Here's Jack May. Drilled corner. Straight into the hands of Matthew Pollock. But there is the full-time whistle in this Subway NIBFA Under-14 National League game. And Linfield looked, well, they're momentarily top of the table. They've played 2 games more than Glentoran. But they took the lead here through Jack May. It was 1 apiece at the break. Ollie White had equalised for Glenavon. Jack May scored a sumptuous free kick after 54 minutes and then a minute from time. Stephen Kelly wrapped things up to make it 3-1 to Linfield. Thanks for joining us. Do join us again next time. We'll see you then.